A pleasant good evening to you from the Plymouth Ice Center. Youth Hockey Hub brings you a big matchup tonight in girls high school hockey. Number 2 and number 3 in Class AA, the Edina Hornets, the number 2 ranked team in the state by Let's Play Hockey, and the number 3 ranked Wayzata Trojans. We're getting the introductions of the starting lineups right now. Introductions for the Edina Hornets. Ellie Strittmater in goal, and we'll talk about her statistics this year. Edina, an excellent team. Vivian Jungles and Mallory Uline on defense. Olivia Swaim, Katie Davis, and Annie Keel are the wings, or the forwards, I should say. Edina with a record of 16 wins and 3 losses coming into this game, and the Wayzata Trojans with a record of 13 and 3. Stephanie Garvis gets the start in goal for Wayzata. And of course, they will be introducing the starters with youth players here. Emily Wisniewski, senior on defense, one of the captains of this team. And Mackenzie Schindler, defense partner and all senior defense pairing, and a senior goaltender as well in Stephanie Garvis. Gretchen Branton, the leading scorer on this team, a sophomore, 35 points on 14 goals and 21 assists. Alexa Osell, leading goal scorer on this team, with 17, has 28 points and is also a senior. And at center, it's Maddie McCollins, 5 goals and 10 assists for 15 points at center. 5 seniors in the starting lineup for the Wayzata Trojans. Let's take a timeout, play the national anthem, and we'll come back with the opening face-off of our game. Next, it's Edina and Wayzata, coming up on Youth Hockey Hub.
You know what works? FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works? FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works.
Splash, splash, apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash. Splash, splash.
All right, ready to get our game underway here from Plymouth Ice Center. Lovely facility, big enough to host 2 varsity games tonight. Hopkins is also playing here this evening. Over on Rink C, this is Rink A, the home of the Wayzata Trojans. Edina in the traditional Kelly green, white numerals, gold trim. They'll work left to right in the first period. And to our right, the Wayzata Trojans, complete with youth players in their huddle in the home white, blue breezers and numerals, and the gold trim. The goaltenders in this game for Edina, Ellie Strittmater, who is a senior, 15 and 3 on the year, a 1.72 goals against average, 6 shutouts, and a 90.9% save percentage. One of those shutouts was against this Wayzata team on the 15th of December, 3-0 at Braemar. And in goal for Wayzata, Stephanie Garvis, 11-3 on the season with a 1.86 goals against average, 3 shutouts, and a 90.4% save percentage. Looking for a good one, as you would expect when you have 2 ranked teams going at it, and we do have number 2 and number 3 in girls class AA meeting head up here. Fans out of the warming area off to our left, and they're now here in the cold with us as we get ready to start this game. Annie Keel will face off against Maddie McCollins. Puck down, and we are underway here from Plymouth. Play into the Edina zone on the far side. This is Wisniewski rink widening to the near side. And out to center comes Edina. This is Annie Keel going in and missed the net wide to the right. First decent chance of the game, a half chance for Edina. And this is Swaim in the right corner. Now lost possession of the puck, and the Trojans, Wisniewski gets it, clears to the line, and comes out. Here's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. And unable to get, but the trailer and a shot right on. An opportunity for McCollins, and it goes right on to the goaltender, Strittmater. And we get a stoppage 39 seconds into the game. A good quality chance for Wayzata. Didn't look like it was going to start that way as they broke out 2-on-1, but had trouble controlling the outlet pass. But it was the trailer, McCollins, who made that play happen. Face off to the right of Strittmater. Here's a shot right on, and a save made off the stick of Wayzata's number 6, Alexa Osell. We mentioned the leading scorer on this team in goals. McCollins wins the faceoff right to her, and Hackley will play it into the near corner. That's McCollins over to the far side. And it's picked out of there by Gwen Hendrickson, number 6 for Edina. Puck played to center, and here come the Hornets. CC Bowlby over skates, and the puck comes back into the Hornet zone to the left. And they will work on breaking out, comes back out to center. Sloan Matthews, 32, plays over to the far side. Urban taken in against the boards there by Sophia Dahl for Edina. Trojans keep possession, though. It comes to the left point, and here's Hackley shooting right on, and a save made by Strittmater. Wayzata already with 5 shots on the board in the first minute and 34 seconds of this game. And they're taking it to Edina here in the early going. Trying to make their hard work pay off. And here's Urban in the near corner. Tried to feed the left point, but the Hornets break it up, and out they come. Tella Jungles plays it off to the right corner. Now behind the net it goes, and Edina's Lucy Bowlby, number 21, centers. Oh, and a point-blank chance for Jane Keel. There are 4 sets of sisters on this Edina team. So we're going to have to watch out for that. Play in the right corner of the Wayzata zone. McKenna Hartle, number 20, goes after it. Behind the net, feeds the left corner. 2:19 gone in the first, no score. And a pass just a hair too far down the wing for McCollins, who chases after it. And it's going to be icing against Wayzata. We'll go back in their zone for a face-off to the left of Stephanie Garvis, the goaltender, who has yet to face a shot on target here in the early going. 2 minutes, 29 seconds gone in the first period. Jeff Pappas with you from Plymouth Ice Center. On the west side of town, here's a puck played around to the far side wall. Evelyn Adams on the half wall lost possession. Ali Scoro behind the goal for Wayzata. Puck now along the far boards. Players from both teams battle for it. Kylie Roberts digs it out. Number 12 feeds it low. Goes back behind the net, and Scoro will come up the near side. To the right point it comes, and Maxwell can't see the net. Plays to the left corner. The Trojans trying to take care of business there, but Jane Keel centers it and rolls off to the far side wall. Decent shift for Edina in terms of zone time offensively, but the Trojans have held them away from the net. Still no shots on goal for Edina here in the early going. Now they'll try the middle, and coming in from the point, this is Uline to hold it in. Along the near half wall, we'll play it behind the goal. Reversed on the near side. They go in against the wall to the right side. Here's Katie Davis playing it back behind the goal. Hornets looking for a shot here. And this is Uline working in, takes a shot that's blocked at the defense, and it rolls back out to center. So Wayzata's got a chance to change lines here. It was a long shift for that group. And here comes Wayzata into the zone. It's dumped ahead by Branton into the right corner. Branton, a sophomore, the only non-senior in the starting lineup for Wayzata tonight. By contrast, Edina with only 5 seniors on their entire team. They are young and very talented. Play along the far half wall, and it's chipped ahead, and here's Osell, 2 against 2. Rink wides it into the Edina zone to the near side. Branton after it. Puck comes to the near side wing boards, and it's dug out there by Annie Keel behind the goal. Swings it to the right side, and it's held in by Osell, but only momentarily. And the Hornets will bring the puck to center, and this is Davis over the line with half a step. Davis, there's the first shot on goal, and Garvis comes up with a save. It's cleared to the line, but not out, and it's held in again by Davis. And he score! It was centered and knocked in by Edina's C.C. Bowlby. And the Hornets have taken the lead on just their second shot of the game. It comes at 4:46 of the first period, and Edina is on the board. Left open in front. Get the announcement here. And Wayzata's offside as they come in after the faceoff, and we'll get the announcement here. Assist to Telejungles as Wayzata is charged with icing. .426 the time of the goal in the first period, and it's C.C. Bowlby giving Edina the lead and is on for the faceoff. Wins the draw cleanly, and here's Dahl playing it behind the Wayzata goal. Loose in the right corner, and Urban trying to dig it out for the Trojans. It comes to the left point. Here's a shot through traffic that's tipped wide off the stick of Dahl. Now it's behind the Wayzata goal. And Urban around on the far side. Locked up there with Lucy Bowlby. Again, one of the sets of sisters on this team. There are lots of them, and now a puck played ahead for the Trojans, too far for Casey Johnson, and it was from their own side of center, so it's icing. We'll go all the way back for another face-off in the Wayzata zone. 11 minutes and 1 second remaining in our first period, and C.C. Bowlby has Edina on top 1-0. In the face-off, Edina controls the draw, and it's Maxwell playing it behind the goal. It's centered, and it comes all the way up the slot. Angled back by Adams to the right corner, Evelyn Adams. And Wayzata looking for a way to break out as Edina is giving them trouble there. That up front first checker F1 is disruptive over the last couple of shifts. Hornets have the puck at center ice. Maxwell plays it ahead, but then it's shot into the zone by Sophie Heyer, and it goes wide right of the goal. They wave off icing. Puck comes to the near side. It's held in there by Hackley. Plays the puck down to the right corner and chases after it herself as the defenseman on that side. Evelyn Adams for Edina. Now that's a 4-car pileup there as players from both teams in against the boards. Puck rolls towards the near side wall, and it's picked up by Maxwell for Edina. Plays it ahead, and tried a little toe drag there by Roberts, and that was broken up neatly. And the Trojans got the puck in the right corner of their zone. Circling with it is Hackley. Sammy Hackley and Addie Hackley for Wayzata. Played over to the right boards. It's tangled up in the referee's skates. Comes out to center, and it's backhanded ahead. Edina's got players trapped. They tag up, so no icing. Now Wayzata's caught on a change, and here comes Edina. This is Katie Davis in the circle. Tried to backhand her, but hustling over there was McKenna Hartle off the bench to break that play up. Some good speed there, and now Wayzata breaks out rink wide to center. Osell over the line. Blocked at the defense and cleaned up there by Wisniewski. Played to the right point, but then crashing in there is Urban to hold the zone for just a second or two longer. Annie Keel plays it ahead. Edina comes in 2-on-2. A centering pass for Davis, and that's broken up to the far boards. Matthews after it. And Matthews will flip it high, and it'll go over the glass and into the scorer's bench for a face-off coming up on the halfway point of the first quarter. I'm used to basketball. First period, 8:54 to play in the first, and it's 1-0 for Edina. After our game, of course, we take the FVP MVP announcement as proud sponsor of our broadcasts here. Here comes Wayzata. And Sloan Matthews. Ridden out by two green shirts. Coming in to help out there is Casey Johnson. Puck rolls to the right corner. Centering pass ran up the goaltender's leg. Loose in the circle. A shot, and it was blocked by the defense as Urban had an opportunity but wasn't able to put it on goal. And it wound up swept to the far corner. And a Wayzata player falls there. Sloan Matthews. Matthews still on the puck. Plays it behind the Edina goal, and Bowlby, the goal scorer, feeds it around to the near side, and now it's Wayzata's turn to forecheck. It's right on the blue line and played back deep into the Edina zone. Hornets break out as Wayzata finishes a change. CC Bowlby. Pass to the left side. Now Edina's changing, but the puck luck goes their way as it rolls back towards their bench, and Gwen Hendrickson plays it out to center. Here come the Hornets over the line. A shot through a screen, deflected wide, and that was Lily Hendrickson on the shot. Gwen is her sister, the forward. And the two are on the ice at the same time, and now here's Heyer back for Wayzata. Tried to split the defense, goes to the right, takes a shot, and it was gloved by Strittmater as it was going over the net. And Heyer really had an opportunity there. The defender fell trying to turn with her, and the player had already decided to make the move to the outside, and that allowed the defender to get back into the play. 7.5 minutes to play in the first period. And it's a 1-0 lead for Edina. Players from both teams battling in the right corner of the Edina zone. Played around on the near side. Gwen Hendrickson after it. And that's played back by Chloe Fallon. Puck rolls towards the right circle, and the Hornets pick it up. Jane Keel to center. It's 3 against 4 over the line. Takes a shot, and that is blocked neatly by Scoro, and it goes behind the Wayzata goal. Puck rolls up the slot to the left point. Fanning on it there is Dahl. Now is tied up along the boards, and the Trojans are able to clear the puck to center ice. 6:45 left in the first period. Hornets up 1-0, caught on a change, and here they come again. Lily Hendrickson closing in, shoots, and a save made by Garvis. Tipped it off to the right boards. That's the second time that Wayzata has been caught on that change, and Edina's exploited the wide side of the ice. And here comes Hackley. Playing it into the Edina zone, and now Hendrickson, it's Lily behind the goal. And it's dug out by the Trojans. Trying to come in front. We're going to get a penalty on Edina, as going to the penalty box will be Annie Keel. And that will be a holding penalty as she dragged down Gretchen Branton trying to come through the slot. Time of the penalty is 10 minutes and 50 seconds. And a power play coming up for Wayzata. Hooking is the official at 10:50. And Wayzata will set up its power play with an opportunity to get this game tied up. It rolls in front. Here's a shot and a point-blank save by Strittmater. And a nice one on Gretchen Branton, who was alone in the slot. Here's Addie Hackley. Tries to shoot, hits the defender. Hackley trying to keep possession, backhands it towards the goal. Here's a shot, a save, and no rebound. Good opportunity there for Sloan Matthews. And these shots are coming from right between the dots. And good work there by Strittmater to keep Edina in front. Good first 24 seconds of power play time for Wayzata on this power play. Hornets win the face-off, and they bank to the glass plate down by Hackley. Closing in on the circle, centers it. It comes through to the right side. Now here's a shot, bouncing puck, and Strittmatter made the save. Urban tried to feed the point, and it comes back out. And Wayzata, bouncing puck, will come back to the Wayzata line, and it's picked up there by Schindler. Now Branton over the Edina line. Wayzata finishing a last moment change. Puck goes behind the goal, and after it is Matthews for Wayzata along with Lily Hendrickson for Edina, and the Trojans come out with the puck. To the right point it goes. Here's a shot through a screen. Saved by Strittmatter. Rebound! No, and unable to control that puck was Heyer, who had 24 square. She could have just pulled the puck onto her backhand, and it rolled off the end of her stick. Hackley at the left point. Closes in, shoots, and had the goaltender ducking. Goes over the net and comes to the far side boards. Good power play for Wayzata so far, but Edina keeping a good tight box. And so far has kept them off the board. Goes back to the point. Here's a shot deflected wide off the stick of Mackenzie Schindler. And Wayzata now with an 8-2 advantage on the shot board, but still looking for that first goal. Puck comes to the near side boards, and Edina player falls. Hornets get the puck, and they clear it. Katie Davis shoots at the length of the ice. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Some good stuff from Wayzata, but nothing in the net, because, of course, what matters. Pass up the middle, and McCollins overskated it. Comes to the near side. It's picked up there by Heyer over the line. Dumps it ahead, and then heads for the bench as they will change lines. Penalty is over. Edina back at full strength, but he now defending in their own zone. Puck comes to the left side. It's McKenna Hartle, number 20, rolling puck towards the slot. It's loose there. Here's McCollins on the backhand. Feeds it to the right point. Patient play. Shot is off the defense and never got to the goal. As Uline along the far boards will lob it ahead, and it's going to be icing on Edina if they don't catch up to it first. Lucy Bowlby after it does touch it before it reaches the end line for icing, and then is ridden off by two white shirts, but Edina picks up the puck, and here's Uline. Tried to thread one through there. Puck comes to the near side boards. 3.5 minutes to go in the period. Olivia Swaim, number 4, falls. Lost possession. It comes to the left edge of the goal, and the goaltender Garvis will put a glove on it to get a stoppage. 3:22 left in the first period of a 1-0 game for Edina, and the goal coming from CC Bowlby, the senior forward. Edina's had only 2 shots officially in the period. I thought they had a third earlier, but it was not put on the board. And the Hornets play it deep into the left corner of the Wayzata zone. The face-off, an outlet pass to the right point is held in by Gwen Hendrickson. Now played back out to center. And the Hornets will work it back in over the line. Kylie Roberts along the wing board centers it. It's deflected wide of the goal by Jane Keel. Now they'll come out of the corner. Centering pass, and Jane Keel again. Just missed the goal to the right, so it's a good opportunity, but nothing on frame. And now the Hornets looking for another opportunity, but a pass is stolen, and it's tipped out to center by Casey Johnson for Wayzata. And now they can't get out again. Hartle will chase after it in the left corner of the zone, and will feed it behind her goal. A little hesitation move there by Vivian Jungles. Now the puck comes out to center, and it's picked up by Wayzata. This is Wisniewski over the line. Wisniewski looked to center it. That was blocked, and Dahl takes it behind the goal for the Hornets. 2:15 to go in the first period, and this is Gwen Hendrickson. Hendrickson has ridden off the play, and Wayzata's Urban feeds it around on the right side, and they'll play it ahead. It comes out past Dahl, and now it's tipped ahead. Here's a chance for Branton with a trailer up the slot, and they score! And I don't think that was the way they wanted it to happen, but Sloan Matthews ties the game with 1:59 to play in the first period. Matthews closing up the slot, did not get good wood on that shot at all, but had enough to direct it past Strittmatter and home, and Wayzata has the game tied. Sloan Matthews, number 32 for Wayzata, has the game tied up. We'll get the scoring on it. So Branton gets the assist. Puck out at center, and Wayzata came close there right after the face-off. But again, Stripmater stood tall. And the goal comes at 15:01. It's Matthews from Branton, and the game is tied at 1 apiece. Played to the Wayzata blue line. That's the first goal in almost 4 periods that Wayzata's scored. Now they give the puck up, and there's a shot again by C.C. Bolby that went over the crossbar. And they'll dig it back out. Jungles, last minute of play in the period. Edina sets up shop low, centering pass, and a shot blocked, and that one hurt as the puck went off Haley Maxwell's stick. And Edina centering, comes loose at the right edge and is picked up by Osell in the right corner. Puck played over to Addie Hackley. It's tipped out, and they have a 3-on-1 if they hurry. And it's a bouncing puck, whacked into the zone by Osell, and then heads for the bench on a change. McCollins is in after it. Nicely done there to win the puck. Backhanded shot by Hackley. And now it comes out to center, and Edina's got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. And this is Olivia Swaim over the line, ridden off to the far boards and falls. 20 seconds to go in the period. Puck comes towards the front of the net. It's bouncing. And a shot from the short side by Edina's Annie Keel. Almost finds its way home. Comes out to center. And Lily Hendrickson will play it across to the right side with 5 seconds to go. Over the line they come. A centering pass and a point-blank save by Garvis on Olivia Swaim as the period comes to an end. But Edina comes to life after allowing their first goal. They pick up 3 quick shots in the last minute and a half of that period. And we have played one here from Wayzata, and our score is Edina 1, Wayzata 1. Shots on goal favoring the Trojans by a 10-5 margin. Goals coming from C.C. Bolby for Edina at 4:26. And Sloan Matthews, the freshman forward, scores her 17th goal of the season for Wayzata. And that's where we stand after 1. Edina 1, Wayzata 1. And you're enjoying high school hockey on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash when your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow. Just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works. FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works.
Welcome back to the Plymouth Ice Center. Jeff Pappas with you on Hockey Night in Minnesota on Youth Hockey Hub, presented by FVP Parts. We'll be selecting the FVP MVP of our game immediately upon conclusion this evening. FVP has a dominating lineup. Reach for what works with FVP oil, antifreeze, stay tuned, batteries, and more. Visit your local automotive shop or retailer for FVP products. We're also brought to you by Splash Ice Melt Shaker Bag. Simply tear open and shake on surfaces where safety really matters. Ready to get the second period underway. Penalty boxes are clear. Shots favored Wayzata by a 10-5 margin in the first period of this game. It's the long change. Teams are attacking towards their benches. Wayzata will work left to right as the second period is underway. Schindler plays it, tipped to center by Maddie McCollins, who has the puck at the blue line and then drops it back in her zone to the left to Wisniewski. And Wayzata will try the left side and they'll shoot it in. Setting it up is Ellie Strittmater behind the goal. 6 shutouts this season. Won't get one tonight because of Sloan Matthews scoring with 1:59 left in the first period. Here come the Hornets over the line. They are onside, and it's Swaim laying it off to the far boards. Now goes behind the net. Davis looks to center it and is all tied up there by Schindler. Puck banked off the wall and out to center, where it's played right back in by Vivian Jungles, 22. The other 22, Wisniewski tries the near side and it comes out to center. Puck is picked up by Osell and shot into the Edina zone. The Trojans will change. They'll change everybody. Played back into the Edina zone to the right, and going after it is Casey Johnson, 11, with a player cruising the slot, looking to get the puck to Urban and could not find her. They'll come out of the corner, and a centering pass block comes back to the near wall, and Edina will try to run it up the boards here. 2 green shirts, 2 white. The referee would prefer they move the puck, and now the puck is shot from the right point by Matthews, who has their goal. That centering pass, and Matthews crashing in from the right point, nearly had goal number 2 there. Puck played into the Wayzata zone to the right from the Edina side of center. That will be icing with 1:47 gone in the second period of play. 1-1 is our score here from the Plymouth Ice Center. Thursday night, another big contest. I'll have the call from Eden Prairie. That's where Minnetonka, number 1 ranked team in the state, will take on the Eden Prairie Eagles. We'll have that game for you at 7 o'clock here on the Youth Hockey Hub. That is going to be a nice one. Play along the near boards. Players from both teams after it. The puck is dug out by Dahl for Edina. Played to the far boards, picked up by Matthews. Tried to swing it in front. It's held in by the Hornets. Now if they come, this is Jungles, Telejungles down the near side. We'll play it into the Wayzata zone. And Hartle behind the goal, plays to the blue line but not out, and it's shot back in deep by Lily Hendrickson, and that'll allow Edina to make a change. Matthews having trouble with it. It's between her skates, and now it's centered. It comes all the way through to the left corner, and Hartle will pick it up. Reversed and a weak pass, and a near opportunity there as Gwen Hendrickson tried to center it for Cece Bolby, who had the goal there. They're denied from in close. And Edina doing a nice job on this shift. Puck comes to the left edge, and Wisniewski will feed it to the half boards. And the Hornets Roberts will backhand it ahead. And that is stolen away. And given up in front. Here's a shot that was deflected by the defense, and Roberts had a good opportunity there but did not get good wood on it. Played down deep for Gwen Hendrickson in the near corner. Feeds the left point. This is Dahl. Back down behind the goal. It rings the boards. Roberts looks to center it. That's broken up at the left edge. Wisniewski clears to the half boards but not out. And Haley Maxwell holds that in. Lost it in the left corner, and now it's shot all the way down the ice by the Trojans, and it is going to be icing. Wondered if that was going to wind up going on goal to avoid an icing call, but it went wide. 3 minutes, 32 seconds gone in period number 2, and it is a 1-1 game. This will be McCollins out to take the faceoff against Annie Keels. The first lines are out against each other. Of course, Wayzata with the last match is the home team. Puck played ahead, and it comes out to center. Evelyn Adams in a race for it, back in the Edina zone. Will go behind the goal. Now feeds the far boards, and that's broken up by McCollins. Played back down deep, and Branton will chase after it. Hornets get possession along the near wall. That's broken up. A centering pass was tipped as Osel tried to throw it in front. Here's Swaim, rink wide to the far side. Out at center, picked up by the Trojans, and they'll rink wide back to the near side, and Annie Keel will shoot it in. It rings the boards. Goaltender cuts it off, and it's picked up by Squirrel for Wayzata. Along the far boards, cleared to the point, not out. Bouncing puck right on, and Garvis makes a save on a shot by Annie Keel. And we'll get a face-off in the Wayzata zone with 12:40 left. Number 2 versus number 3, Edina versus Wayzata in Class AA. Some big games coming up. Lake and Breck playing each other pretty soon too. Here's a centering pass. Bolby shoots, and a save made by Garvis. CC Bolby didn't have a whole lot on that, but now McCollins feeds Osel down the near wing. 2 against 3. Osel, long shot, save made by Strittmater with the stick. Off to the far boards, a bouncing puck. It's held in by Addie Hackley. It takes a shot, and it's gloved by Strittmater to get a stoppage. We've played 4 minutes and 37 seconds of the second period. Shots in this period are 2-1 for Edina, 11-7 Wayzata for the game. Puck comes out to center, and here's a partial break down the near wing for Jungles. Tella Jungles forced behind the goal by Hackley. Puck comes out to the right point. There's a shot that didn't get through. It was blocked. A follow-up goes wide. Nice play there by Abby Prodal for Wayzata to block the pass, and now out comes Wayzata down the far wing. Puck played back into the Edina zone. It'll go behind the net, and both the forecheckers go after it. They reverse over to Lucy Bolby on the left. Rink wide near side to Jungles, and here comes Edina through center. CC Bolby falls, goes towards the front of the net. Referee says play on, and out comes Wayzata back. Down the far side they come. This is Wisniewski losing it at the Edina blue line. And the Trojans will flip it in. Excuse me, the Hornets, I should say. Puck comes to the near side boards. One player from each team after it. And now it's tipped out to center past Dahl, who has to chase it in the center circle. Rink wide's over to Lily Hendrickson. Back over to Dahl. Pass up the middle, and here they come. Kylie Roberts works to the right. Now cuts to the slot. Still in possession. Shoots, and a save made by Garvis. She stayed with it there. Roberts did. And she was a basketball player. You'd say she created her own shot, and she did there, but Garvis took that puck high right up in the logo and was able to make the save. 10:56 to go in the second period. Puck down, picked up by Casey Johnson for Wayzata to the near side. And Dahl holds it in with the skate at the blue line. And falling there is Gwen Hendrickson for Edina. But the Trojans will pick up the puck, and they'll bank it ahead, trying to find Matthews, and can't. Out to center, and it's shot back in. Edina has players trapped off sides. They tag up. Matthews at the center stripe, plays to the Edina blue line, down at the glove by Dahl, and still loose near the blue line. Played in by Wayzata. Lily Hendrickson breaks it up. Urban will play it in, and we get an offside as Wayzata enters the zone in violation of the rule. Face-off coming up outside the Edina blue line. 10:21 to play in the second period. Hornets win the face-off. And now we'll chase back in their zone. Adams to the near side. Comes into the Wayzata zone to the left, and this is Squirrel banking it off the boards. Not out, held in by Davis. And now it's played past the point and comes all the way back in the Edina zone to the right. Evelyn Adams in the left corner. Spins to get away from 2 white shirts, and boy, that's a deep forecheck by Wayzata. On the puck comes loose, and crashing in from the right side was Matthews, just a hair too late. Here's a shot from the left point, bouncing puck. Follow-up is wide as Hackley started the play. And we're going to get a player goes down. Sammy Hackley, and Edina comes in 1 against 2. And now we're going to get a penalty against Wayzata as Katie Davis is fouled in front of the Wayzata goal, and Addie Hackley will go. So Edina will get its first power play at 7:33 of the second period. So the Hornets will set it up, and it's Annie Keel on for the faceoff, and they've lost her. CC Bowlby will come on and take it instead. And the Trojans will get to the puck first. Urban plays it ahead. And the penalty is for a body check. And Edina will work through center, and this is Vivian Jungles. They come in 4 wide. Jungles will take the puck to the far corner. Now behind the net. And the Hornets will try to dig it out of the corner. CC Bowlby in the near circle, feeds center point. Here's a shot, and might have been blocked in the defense, but Uline, the trigger player, up high in the slot. Here's Bowlby taking a shot right on, and a save by Garvis. 40 seconds gone on the power play, 8:46 to go, coming up on the halfway point of regulation time here from the Plymouth Ice Center, and a 1-1 tie between the number 2 and 3 ranked teams in Class AA in Minnesota. Second ranked Edina and third ranked Wayzata. Puck down. It's picked up. Here's Uline working to the right. Goes to the half wall. Centers it. Oh, and the goaltender hugging the right post made 2 stops. First on Uline, and then on the rebound on CC Bowlby at the right edge. And Bowlby put her head in her hands, trying to figure out why she didn't do better there, but the answer was because the goaltender gave her nothing to shoot at. Right back underway, and here's Uline. Feeds the near circle, Bowlby, rink wide. Here's a shot that's deflected over the top of the cage and out of play. And Garvis is standing tall on this penalty kill, as Jungles that time is denied from the circle to the goaltender's left. And just like that, Edina is in the lead on the shot board. They've held Wayzata to 1 shot in the first 8.5 minutes of this period while taking 9 themselves, and they now lead on the board 14-11 in that department. They still have 57 seconds of power play time. CC Bowlby high in the slot, and this is Uline. Feeds the far circle. Bowlby takes the shot. That's blocked, but they get the rebound. Uline feeds the far circle, gets it back. One-timer, deflected, and they score! No idea who got the last touch on that one, but Uline took the original shot. It was redirected on the way to the goal, and Edina scores a power play goal to take a 2-1 lead. It comes at 8:54 of the second period. We'll wait and see who they give that one to. But Edina has scored on its power play. And it just sort of disappeared in the middle of a group of players in front of the goal. We'll see who they give credit to. Davis. Uline and CC Bowlby get assists. So Davis on the power play for Edina makes it 2-1. Midway through the second period, and the Trojans now again have to figure out a way to come from behind. Play is in the right corner of their zone. Scoro lost possession, and that's Glenn Hendrickson bringing the puck to the left side of the crease, and the goaltender Garvis makes a stop and gets a stop at 7:28 to go. In period number 2, faceoff coming up to the left of Garvis, who now has made 13 saves on 15 shots. It's played to the left side, and Dahl can't hold it in. Osell at the Edina line lost possession. McCollins is in a one-on-one battle there. 2 players fall, and the Hornets get possession. Here's C.C. Bowlby down the far side. Centers it. Oh, and a tight chance there for Lucy Bowlby. One sister sets up the other, but the goaltender made the stop. Might have been the biggest one yet for Garvis as Edina made a bid for a 2-goal lead. Bouncing puck to the right point. Hobson comes down along the far board. C.C. Bowlby lost possession. Loose at the right point, and now McCollins will take it along the half wall and go behind the net with it. 6:40 to go. Long pass up the middle. Here is a breakaway for Wayzata. Hey, goal! Gretchen Banton scores on a breakaway, and Wayzata has the game tied. They got her behind the defense, and the sophomore, Gretchen Banton, has scored her 15th goal of the season to retie the game at 2. That was a heady play. The pass itself up the middle was deflected onto her stick. And Urban is being given the second assist on that goal from Branton. As I understand it, it's a kind of a weak PA system here. It's hard to hear, but I believe that was what was said. But it's the goal that matters for Branton, and it has the game tied at 2 with under 6 minutes to go in the second period. Here comes Wayzata. And again, they try to spring that flyer, Matthews, but Edina breaks that up and plays it back into the Trojans zone. Another penalty coming against Wayzata. And Edina will go right back on the power play. 11:20 is the time of this penalty, and it will be for a hold, I believe, according to the official. So Wayzata will take consecutive penalties, and heading right back to the penalty box for Wayzata is Addie Hackley. And Edina gets its second consecutive power play here in the second period in a 2-2 game. And immediately the Trojans will clear it. And the Hornets will break out now. This is Jungles. Vivian Jungles over the line. Takes it behind the Wayzata goal, harassed by Osell. Center point, Uline near circle, gets it back. Uline to the far side. Now here's a shot that's deflected over the top of the cage. C.C. Bowlby had the original shot. And this is umbrella power play, works like a treat here. Here's a shot right on and a save by Garvis. And C.C. Bowlby almost stole a pass. Now the puck is picked up and shot the length of the ice by Wisniewski for Wayzata. They will get a change. 4:47 to go in the second period. 1:05 in the Edina power play in a 2-2 game. Puck over to the far boards, and this is Vivian Jungles. Slides over the line, but lost possession of the puck. It comes out to center, and that's Uline. That's not Uline with it. It's picked up by Annie Keel over the line. That's Uline with it. Back to Keel in the near corner. Crisscrosses with Bowlby and feeds high in the slot. Uline to the far side. That's Jungles. There's a one-timer. Save made there on the shot by Uline. Gets it right back to her. 30 seconds in the power play. Uline shoots. It goes wide of the goal. And behind the net, Keel feeds the puck over to the far side. Edina really moving the puck well on this power play. Centering pass in deep as they tried to set up Keel for a tap at the left edge. High in the slot. Uline feeds the near circle. C.C. Bowlby shoots, and that goes over the top. With 14 in the power play. Here's Bowlby again. One times it, and a save by Garvis. Nice one. Rebound is chopped wide of the goal by Davis. And the puck now angled off the boards and all the way back in the Edina zone. So Wayzata has killed this one off, but they're caught in a change, and here's a breakaway for C.C. Bowlby. Going in on goal, shoots, and a save by Garvis. Rebound chance. Garvis again at the right edge, and Jungles stopped that time. That's the third time tonight that Wayzata has been caught up ice on a change. They changed all their players, and Wayzata still had players on the ice. And the result was a clean breakaway for Bowlby, who went in and was stopped by Garvis. Wayzata, you'll see teams occasionally will change 4 skaters at a time, and they'll leave one wide. Here's a centering pass and a save by Garvis. And a stoppage there on Gene Keel. And boy, what a night Garvis is having, especially in the second period. 16 saves on 17 shots, and there's still 3:20 to go in that period. But the point is that there are teams that will do that. Some prefer not to, and Wayzata is one. And sometimes that's what you give up. But the goaltender Garvis was equal to the task and made the save and kept us tied. And centers are tied up, and now it's picked up by Schindler. Pass down the left side. Flipped it ahead to Casey Johnson. It's too far. They wave off icing. Lily Hendrickson feeds around on the near side for Edina. Wayzata has had only 2 shots in this period, but they've had 1 goal. And that's what matters on the scoreboard now, as it is 2-2. Edina taking a double-digit lead on that shot board. Here's Kylie Roberts down the near side ahead to Gwen Hendrickson. On the circle, centers it, save made! And the goaltender, I don't think, had a real good idea where that was, but Garvis stopped it, and back comes Wayzata. It's played ahead by Matthews into the Edina zone to the left after Lily Hendrickson behind the goal, and leaves it over for Dahl on the left. Played ahead, Roberts, rink wide, over the line towards the far side, 1 against 5. Comes to the left edge and still has possession of the puck. Nobody took it from her. So Roberts then gives it away along the near boards. And it's dug out of there by Maddie McCollins, who goes behind the goal for Addie Hackley. She lost it to CC Bowlby. Now Bowlby will play it down to Gwen Hendrickson. Seems like all the sisters are on the ice, so we need to use 2 names here. It's picked up there by Tella Jungles. 19 comes in front, and a bouncing puck rolls towards the right side, and it's chopped ahead by Johnson. Back into the Edina zone, and Wayzata is going to get another change. It's picked up, and Hackley couldn't control it. CC Bowlby lets it get past her. Comes to the right corner, and it's going to be icing against Edina. And we'll get a face-off with 1:47 left in the second period. Back deep in the Edina zone to the left of Illy Strittmater, who has had really not a whole lot to do in this second period. The shots on goal in the period are 18-2 favoring Edina. And each team has scored once. McCollins on the face-off for Wayzata won the draw. Puck played around behind the net, and Evelyn Adams chases towards the right corner but does not get there first. Winds up giving the puck over to Vivian Jungles, and now the puck played out to center. Loose in the referee's crease in front of the scorer's bench, and it's shot back into the Edina zone. Adams will chase it in the left corner, watched there by McCollins. 1:22 to go in the second period of a 2-2 tie. Puck to the right point. Here's a shot that goes wide, taken there by Schindler. Now a Wayzata player falls along the boards. They keep possession, the Trojans do. A rink-wide centering pass comes through, and it's Schindler to the left edge, and Wayzata player had a stick knocked out of her hands. Now a long pass ahead, last minute of play in the period. Here's a race for the puck to the right of the Wayzata goal, and winning that race is Ali Scoro with a good turn of speed. Tried to bank it past CC Bowlby, who took it away from her centers. Oh, and all alone in front was Tella Jungles for Edina and fanned on it. Puck now played ahead to center, and Edina will regroup. Here's CC Bowlby by herself over the line, looking to center. A little saucer pass to the right side. Hops the stick of Davis and comes to the right corner with 30 seconds to go in the second period. Now play behind the Wayzata goal. Davis looks to center it. Comes all the way through to the right side. Jungles on the half wall takes a shot, and it wound up in the glove of the goaltender Garvis to get a stoppage with 18 seconds to go in the second period. A period that has been dominated by Edina. Every place but on the scoreboard. The face-off. Puck fed off to the left corner, and it's Hartle for Wayzata. Playing it to Urban. Will flip towards the right point, and that's held in too by Vivian Jungles. Now 7 seconds to go. Along the far boards it goes. Hartle after it. Puck played ahead to the line, not out. And again, Wayzata having lots of trouble on the boards here. And at the second period comes to an end as Olivia Swaim tried to bring it in front but ran out of time. And that'll do it for our second period of play. 1 goal per team in that second period, just like in the first. And for Edina, it was Katie Davis and a goal mouth scramble on a power play, scoring at 8:54. And then moments later, Gretchen Branton at 10:25 on a breakaway for Wayzata has the game tied 2-2 after 2 shots in the period. For Wayzata, 2, a 2-period total of 12, and for Edina, 18, a 2-period total of 23. FVP has a dominating lineup. Reach for what works with FVP oil, antifreeze, stay tuned, batteries, and more. Visit your local automotive shop or retailer for FVP products. And are also brought to you by Splash Ice Melt Shaker Bags. Simply tear them open and shake on surfaces where safety really matters. 2-2 after 2, you're enjoying Hockey Night in Minnesota on Youth Hockey Hub, presented by FVP Parts.
You know what works? FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works? FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works. You know what?
Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash when your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow. Just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
Back at the Plymouth Ice Center as we get ready for the start of the third period. Jeff Pappas with you on Hockey Night in Minnesota on Youth Hockey Hub, presented by FVP Parts. We have a good one going here, 2-2 between the number 2 ranked Edina Hornets and the number 3 ranked Wayzata Trojans. The second period belonged to Edina as they outshot the Trojans 18-2. They had the benefit of 2 power plays to do that, but still it was a good period for them in terms of zone time and getting pucks on net. But Stephanie Garvis with a terrific period. 17 saves in that middle session. For Wayzata, team change ends again. Edina works left to right as we call the third period for you here on the Youth Hockey Hub. Coming up Thursday night, be in Eden Prairie for Minnetonka, and Eden Prairie should be a terrific boys hockey game. Starting at 7 o'clock here on the Hub. Face-off, and the puck comes back into the Wayzata zone to the left, and that's Wisniewski. Playing it ahead to Branton, who has the tying goal. Sweeps a pass to the right just a little bit too far, and Vivian Jungles will pick it up and try to stick handle through. Now feeds the puck to Annie Keel over the line. Takes a shot right on, and a save made. Goaltender left it there and almost paid the price. Dropped it for a defender, and nobody came to it. And Wayzata now will pick the puck up and start out 2-on-2. This is Osell shooting it in and then heads for the bench as Wayzata will get a change. Now here comes Edina up the near wing. Davis from the red line shoots it in, and now the Hornets will change. Puck in the right corner of the Wayzata zone as Sammy Hackley goes after it. Over the line. Takes it deep. Comes around the near side. Threw it in front, was blocked. And a high slot turnover there as Sloan Matthews, who has a goal tonight, plays it off to the left boards. Lost possession there to Tella Jungles. Puck played out to center. Wayzata will play it back in. They have players trapped on side. They tag up and then they'll re-enter the zone. Urban fanned on the pass. It comes out to center and Matthews will shoot it in rink wide from the red line. And then head for the bench to finish another Wayzata change. A minute and a half gone in the third period. 2-2 the score as Lily Hendrickson circles in the left corner for Wayzata and then banks it off the far board. Tella Jungles plays to the line and out. And here comes Edina 3-on-2 if they hurry. Lucy Bowlby over the line. Now the defense gets back. A centering pass for CC Bowlby, her sister. Doesn't connect, and now Wayzata comes back. This is Sophie Heyer over the line with a shot that is deflected wide of the goal. Haley Maxwell in the left corner for Edina plays it back into the Wayzata zone to the right. The officials are signaling icing and will blow it dead with 14:55 to play. And the clock is still going. Now they ran a few extra seconds off before they finally got the clock stopped. 14:52 left in the third period. And a face-off to the left of Ellie Strittmater in the Edina goal, who has made 10 saves on 12 shots tonight. Wayzata's having a late change denied, and they dropped the puck, and Wayzata had 7 skaters on the ice. So they were in a hurry to get it started. Here comes Edina over the line. Gwen Hendrickson. Left edge, works in, and Garvis hugging the left post made a save. Puck comes to the left side, and Jane Keel plays it ahead. And now they have that flyer again. They hit Gretchen Branton in a race for the puck. And she's a step slow that time as Haley Maxwell cut her off. They will use her as a flyer. They did it in the second period and got a breakaway goal out of it. Tried it again there. Now the puck is played into the Edina zone. Branton chases after it, but Evelyn Adams will chase after it instead and get there first for Edina. Maxwell on the right corner, swings it around on the left. Held in at the right point by Schindler, who put it in front, and that never got through. Here's Gwen Hendrickson for Edina. Loose at the Wayzata blue line, and now played ahead on the wrong side of Sloan Matthews. Over the Edina line anyway, and Matthews plays it towards the goal, and coming out is Streetmeyer. The puck loose and picked up by Tella Jungles, who saved a great scoring opportunity. Winds up icing the puck for Edina and will drag it back for a face-off in the Edina zone. 13:48 to go as Wayzata made a bid to take the lead here. 2-2 the score, and they will have an offensive zone face-off coming up. Face-off coming up again to the right of Strittmater. Played down with the glove at the left point by Scoro. Shoots and might have got through. And comes out to center anyway, and Davis for Edina lost possession, and Keel will bring it over the Wayzata line. Shoots, added a ticket for the top right corner. Might have caught some iron there. Might have caught the paddle of the stick as well. Loose at the right edge again. And Annie Keel has the puck in the right corner. Feeds the left point. Jungles takes the shot, and it's stick save made there by Garvis. And the Hornets still looking for something in front. Now an opportunity loose at the left edge and unable to pull the trigger was Swain, but from center point, a shot by Uline is deflected over the glass and out of play. Face off with 3 minutes and 44 seconds gone in the third period of a 2-2 game. And Edina's finding that Wayzata defense tough to break down for a third time. They won the first game between these teams 3-0 at Braemar back in December on the 15th, just a month ago, in fact tonight. And now here come the Trojans back. Here's a chance from between the dots and a shot by Phelan, and that is sticked away easily. Trojans at center ice trying to turn play around again. And heading that play off there is Swain for Edina, then gave it away. And it was picked up by Abby Prodal, 17. Now heads for the benches. They finish a change for Wayzata. Now the Hornets come back. Annie Keel down the right. Cuts to the slot. And then gave it up. Here's Uline taking a shot, and that's saved by Garvis. And the Trojans survive again. A long pass up the middle for Branton will go wide to the right of the goal off, and Edina sticks, so no icing. And here it's picked up by Vivian Jungles in the right corner. Weak pass. Osell will steer that to the corner, then try to get it back on a centering pass. McCollins had a puck bounce on her, and CC Bowlby back for Edina falls at the Wayzata blue line. And lots of trouble there as Lucy Bowlby goes in to try to hold the forecheck. And bouncing puck, still bouncing. Here's a chance, they score! Giveaway in front, and Tella Jungles has scored for Edina. That's an unassisted goal, and it comes at 4 minutes and 59 seconds, and Edina goes back in front 3-2. So a giveaway in the defensive zone by Wayzata may prove costly as Edina leads for the third time, 3-2. 12:01 to play. Now from the face-off, it's at the Wayzata blue line. Chopped in by Casey Johnson. They've given 2 assists on that goal, which is not accurate. So Wayzata looking to tie the game for the third time, plays it behind the Edina goal. In the left corner, it's Lily Hendrickson. And now played in by Roberts to the right corner as Edina will finish up a change. This is Sloan Matthews going back behind the goal and leaving a backhanded pass there for Scoro in the left corner, is having trouble with an Edina player. Played back to center, and Roberts feeds the puck ahead to Gwen Hendrickson over the Wayzata line, ridden off, shoots anyway, and the carom comes off the inboards into the glove of Garvis, who was told to play it, and did with an Edina player next to the crease. They're a little fortunate there. The puck played ahead by Hackley into the Edina zone. It'll ring the boards and come to the far side where Heyer will have it. Along the wall, battling 2 green shirts. Now lost possession of the puck. And Annie Keel will swing to the near side, and Hackley will head that off at the pass. Bouncing puck, and Prodal throws it towards the goal. And Wayzata's Heyer was knocked off the play. Puck comes to the slot in the Edina zone. It's picked up by Davis, who then had in turn was stripped of the puck by Addie Hackley. Prodal will play it in and then head for the bench as they will change. Just the forwards, and now here they come, and they're caught again. This is Annie Keel over the line. Takes the shot, but hustling back was McCollins to knock that puck over the goal. Loose along the far boards, and the Trojans will bring it to the line, but not out. Hackley will chase it down. 9:43 to play in the third period. 3-2 Edina. Here's another giveaway. Here's Uline shooting, and a save made. Rebound loose at the left edge. And Garvis made the first save, but then lost sight of it. And Edina whips the puck around again. Here's a shot deflected by C.C. Bolby over the glass and out of play. The faceoff is being taken outside. In fact, it's coming at center ice. 9:28 to go. Actually, just outside the blue line. That wouldn't have made sense. Bolby with a deflection and wound up putting it on a play. And she wins the faceoff. Wayzata with the puck. And it's McCollins trying to play it ahead. Past Branton, and it comes into the Edina zone behind the net where Uline will race Osell for the puck. And here comes C.C. Bolby again, banking it ahead. It gets past the Wayzata player harder. Here's a race for the puck. And the goaltender comes out and will play it, and we'll get a stoppage. And a face-off in the Wayzata zone. Gets an ice spray for trouble. Puck now played ahead as they try to hit Branton again. Shot back into the Wayzata zone with under 9 minutes to play in this game. Osell in the right corner tries to play it ahead. And here comes Wayzata. Tipped ahead by Branton to the Edina blue line, and then return right back to Vivian Jungles. Halfway point of the third period, 3-2. Hornets lead, and it's played into the Wayzata zone to the left. Comes to the left of the goal and will go back behind the net where Hartle will chase it. Plays it up the near side boards for Branton. And now flipped on out to center. Controlling it there is Swaim for Edina, but then has trouble controlling it. And the Trojans will pick it up. This is Hartle. Pass in the middle for Casey Johnson. Now Urban works to her left over the line and is offside. On the right, as in early, was Casey Johnson. We'll get a face-off outside with 8:03 to play. Shots are 31-14 for Edina. Urban on the face-off for Wayzata against Annie Keel for Edina, and it's a face-off win for the Trojans. They'll play it in. Chasing after it is Matthews. Shot into the zone with players trapped offside. Wayzata tags up. And Edina chases the puck deep. Players falling, and the puck comes out to center, and here's Annie Keel over the line. Player on the left, and it's a 2-on-1 pass and a shot wide by Swaim. Good opportunity for Edina there, but the shot doesn't wind up on frame. And Wayzata dodges a bullet there. It's picked up by Hendrickson. He's over to the far side. Gwen Hendrickson to Lilly. And now here's Katie Davis in the center circle. Feeds the left to an open wing, and it's picked up by Urban and dropped back into the Wayzata zone. Pass to center ice. Lily Hendrickson cuts it off and just shoots it right back in. Edina just going to get pucks deep and keep them there. 7:05 to play. Pass to center is picked up by Maxwell. Played into the Wayzata zone near the blue line. And now here is Wayzata's Phelan harassing an Edina player with a puck, and it's Jane Keel shoot it into the Wayzata zone to the right. Bringing the board, Sammy Hackley with it. Now it's reversed back behind the net, and Wayzata will try again. They'll carry it out this time. Puck played ahead on the wrong side of Phelan. Falling there was Addie Hackley. And back comes Edina. Roberts works in, shoots. That was blocked by Sammy Hackley. And taken behind the goal. Wayzata just trying to find a way to break out at this point. Jane Keel feeds the left point. Here's a shot, deflected right on. And that will be a stoppage as Evelyn Adams with a shot from the left point. There are 2 jungles on the Edina team. There are 2 Bolbies, 2 Keels. Lucy Bolby lost the puck, and here's a break down the near wing for Wayzata. Branton closing in, tried to pass it off and really didn't have an angle to shoot. Tried to slide it over to Osell, and that didn't work out for her. Under 6 minutes to play. Branton picks it up along the far board, centers it. Osell takes the shot, and that was blocked at the defense with under 6 minutes to play. Loose at the left point, and this is Schindler. Shot blocked by the sliding CC Bolby, but Wayzata keeps possession. And this is Branton along the far boards, trying to play it back. CC Bolby will pick it up in the left corner for Edina. Long pass up the middle, bouncing puck is played down by Schindler. And Wayzata will reset. From the red line, it's shot in by Branton, who heads for the bench on a change. 5:15 left. And the Hornets in their own zone. CC Bolby tried to kick it out, and it's deflected down. Here's Urban shooting, and a save by Stripmater. Puck now played back out to center and into the Wayzata zone. Sammy Hackley turns with it. Feeds the middle, tipped ahead, and here's Urban falling, chasing after the puck. And there's going to be a penalty on Edina. And heading off will be Mallory Uline, and a late power play for Wayzata. And it comes at the 12:09 mark of the third period. Second power play of the game coming for Wayzata as Mallory Uline heads for the penalty box. And an opportunity here for Wayzata to get the game retied with 4:51 left. Hackley plays it down behind the goal. And it's picked up but fed but not out. Here's a shot right on to Streetmater, makes the save. And the Trojans work the puck around. Here's a shot deflected wide. Initial taken by Wisniewski. Now along the far boards, this is Branton. Hackley shooting away wide over the top of the goal. Off the dasher boards it comes down. Branton feeds the right point. Here's Wisniewski taking a shot right on. A save made by Stripmater. And the puck is cleared to center, and the Hornets survive the first part of the power play. Minute 20 remaining in it. The defender falls behind the goal, and the goaltender has to come out and help. Interference is the penalty on Uline, and now here comes Wayzata back. This is Matthews taking it wide with a player looking to cruise into the slot. Gretchen Branton, here's a shot, loose in the slot, got to the high slot. An opportunity, score from center point. That will tie it up. Schindler takes the shot, and we are even again at 3 with 3:46 to play, and each team has scored a power play goal in this game as well. 13-14 is the time of the goal. And Wayzata has the game tied. For now, it's Mackenzie Schindler, but we'll see if they change that scoring, if it was deflected on the way to the goal. But 3 times Edina has taken the lead in this game, and 3 times Wayzata has hauled them back. It's 3-3 with 3:46 to play. That should give Wayzata an extra dose of adrenaline here in the waning moments. Puck comes out to center, and Osell rink wides. And again, that first line right back out there for Wayzata. They're skating with a short bench here in this third period. Bouncing puck, it's picked up by Branton, and then stripped of the puck. CC Bolby. And Schindler is being given credit for the goal. Matthews and Heyer are getting assists. It is a power play goal at 13-14. And we have a face-off coming up in the Wayzata zone to the left of Stephanie Garvis, who has made 29 saves on 32 shots this evening. No player with more than 1 goal in this game as well. And Wayzata will play the puck out to center. Turn around and shot back in by Adams. 2:57 left in regulation time now, he'll say. And here comes Wayzata to center. Casey Johnson, 1 against 3. Johnson will backhand it forward. Chasing after it is Urban. Puck played to the right side, and here is Wisniewski along the boards. Can't control, and Keel will come out. That's Annie Keel. Player on the right is Davis over the Wayzata line. Played in behind the goal, and Garvis will let it come through to the right side. Centering pass from in deep is chopped over the top of the goal. And here's Keel along the far half boards. Spins, shoots, and missed the net wide to the right. This is Uline. Losing possession, 2:15 to play in regulation. Puck to the far boards. Annie Keel will get possession there. Cuts in from the half wall, shoots, and a save by Garvis. And a face-off coming up in the Wayzata zone to her right, and Stephanie Garvis has played a nice game tonight. 30 saves on 33 shots, many of them difficult. Face-off coming up in the Wayzata zone, and the Trojans win it. Sammy Hackley behind the goal with 2 minutes left. And here she comes up the middle. Hackley weaving left, then back right over the line. Hackley takes it wide, takes a shot, and a save made by Stripmater, and almost a coast-to-coast goal there for Sammy Hackley, the freshman defenseman for this Wayzata team, and that was some skill there. Made it all happen, did everything but score, and Stripmater held the left post and made the save. 1:50 left in the third period. Puck down, and Uline will feed around on the right side. This is Lucy Bowlby with it. Behind the goal, long pass, looking for Cece Bowlby. It's going to be icing, and they had her behind the Wayzata defense, and nobody saw her, and it's going to be icing against Edina instead. Bowlby down the right wing was 2 strides behind the last defenseman, and nobody saw her. So now I have a defensive zone face-off instead, as Bowlby will take it against McCollins, and the Trojans win the face-off. They'll hold the line. Puck fed to the right boards. Now centered. Here's McCollins to the left corner from a sharp angle. Shoots, and Stripmater with a glove catch. .127 left. Wayzata now with 8 shots on goal in this third period. Edina has 10. McCollins on the face-off. And Osell will play it down. Centering pass, McCollins in the left circle. Sharp angle shot, saved by Stripmater. Rebound is overskated by Osell. Comes to the left point, and now Wisniewski had it blocked. It's 2-on-2 for Edina coming back. Katie Davis takes it wide. Wisniewski headed her off. Now Davis comes in front, threw it across, and it comes to the left boards with 1 minute to play in the third period. Behind the goal, Swan. Swaim feeds the right point. This is Lily Hendrickson over to the left point. Shot, and it's deflected before it could get to Swaim, who has it along the far boards. Swaim tries to center, point-blank chance at the right edge, and a save for Garvis. And they got the puck low and put it on the stick of Katie Davis, who has 17 goals already for this Edina team, and has one, actually 17 coming in. She has a goal tonight to give her 18, which leads the team. 44 and change to play here in the third period. Face-off win for Edina. Puck played down, and now back to the left point. Adams takes a shot, missed the net to the right. Cece Bowlby after it. Digs it out. Comes in front, shoots, and a save by Garvis. Cece Bowlby has a goal tonight, but could have 3 or 4 were it not for the Wayzata goaltender. We'll have a face-off with 26 seconds to play in the Wayzata zone to the left. Face-off. Oh, and a shot from the draw goes over the top by Annie Keel. And Wayzata just hanging on now. A pass up the middle. They've got a breakaway. Casey Johnson going in on goal. Shoots, and the nets come off. And that's going to be a stoppage with 12 seconds to go. And they hit Johnson up the middle right when it looked like they were just hanging on for dear life. And they got a breakaway out of it. So a lot of pluck in this Wayzata team, certainly. And they just about found a goal that surely would have won this game with 12 seconds to play. 12 seconds left in regulation. Face off to the left of Ellie Strittmater in the Edina goal. Sloan Matthews on for the draw against Annie Keel, and the Hornets win it. Flip drink wide and out to center. Delayed with 6 seconds to go at neutral ice. Played into the Edina zone, and that will do it for regulation time. They play it down the near wing, and Davis runs out of time, and we'll go to overtime. Shots on goal are 35-21 for Edina in a 3-3 game. Each team has scored once in each period. Shots on goal in the third period are 12-9 for Edina. And the goals coming from Telejungles at 4:59 to make it 3-2. And then the tying goal by Mackenzie Schindler on a power play at 13-14. And that has us tied at 3. So they will take a little timeout here. After the game, we'll have the FVP MVP as well. Let's take a 60-second break ourselves and get ready for the overtime. 3-3 the score. You're watching Hockey Night in Minnesota on Youth Hockey Hub, presented by FVP Parts.
FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works. FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works.
Splash, apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash. Splash, splash.
Back at the Plymouth Ice Center, Jeff Pappas with you with the call tonight. And the teams will change ends for the overtime period. 3-3 the score. Edina has led 3 times. Wayzata has come back to tie it 3 times. Edina 16-3 coming into this game. Wayzata 13-3. The numbers 2 and 3 ranked teams in Class AA in Minnesota. If they will put the overtime on the board. 8 minutes. And if we don't have a winner here, then we'll call it a draw. Overtime is underway. Edina attacks right to left as we call the overtime period. Shot into the Wayzata zone to the right. And Wisniewski back behind the goal. Puck is pinned up against the side of the goal by Garvis. 12 seconds in and we'll get a face-off. To her right. Annie Keel on for Edina for the face-off. Lost it to McCollins, and now a pass up the middle, and here comes Osell. Pass to the right. Branton then lost possession, and out to center it comes, and Swaim will lay it ahead. Davis trying to close in. It comes right onto the goaltender, and again Garvis will get a stoppage. .30 seconds gone in the overtime. CC Bowlby will face off against Urban. And Urban wins the draw. Here comes Wayzata. Pass to the right. Matthews, half a step in the circle, fires, and the goaltender might have taken that in the mask. I don't think Stripman had a good idea, and the puck comes in front. Here's a bouncing opportunity. It's knocked wide by Johnson, and back comes Edina, and boy, a nice defensive play there. Headed off the rush, and the Hornets will wheel the puck. Here's Vivian Jungles playing it ahead to Tella Jungles over the line. Jungles still has possession, then ridden off by Urban. Behind the goal, CC Bowlby comes in to help out. Centering pass from in deep. It's picked off, and now rink-wided out to center, and here's another race for it in the Edina zone. Casey Johnson tried a one-timer and put it high off the glass, and they say it went into the netting, so we'll get a stoppage. With 6:37 left in the overtime. Scoreboard has 3 shots on goal for Wayzata in the overtime period. McCollins on the face-off. It's in skates. And Osell after it for Wayzata. Puck in the left corner of the Edina zone. Annie Keel plays it ahead, backhanded back down by Wisniewski. Puck comes towards the right point, and McCollins is able to hold the zone. Now it's shot back into the Wayzata zone. It's a rolling puck. And here's Osell passing it ahead, and it hops the stick of Branton from her own side of center, and that's icing. So we'll go back for a face-off in the Wayzata zone, down to 6:05 left in overtime. Annie Keel on the draw for Edina against McCollins, and the Trojans get it out to center. Osell overskates it, and here's McCollins over the line. Tried to shoot it through the skates of Evelyn Adams. It winds up wide to the left of the goal. Here's Wisniewski at the right point. One-time shot blocked in front, and Edina able to break out. Pass on the wrong side of Swaim at center. It slowed her up. And now Edina brings it in down the right with a trailer. Here's a chance for Annie Keel. Dragged it all the way through the slot. Couldn't set up her backhand. And it comes out to center, and now Keel has to chase it as she's pursued by Alexa Osell. Played into the Wayzata zone. It'll come back to the left of the goal, and Schindler, hero of the moment with a tying goal in this game, lost possession to Davis, who in turn had the puck taken away by Casey Johnson. Now here is Wisniewski behind the goal. Long play ahead is going to go the length, and that'll be icing against Wayzata with 5:07 left. There's got to be some tired players out there. The game has been played at a pretty good pace tonight. CC Bowlby's line is out for Edina. He's the senior. Sister Lucy is on one wing, and Tella Jungles on the other. Pass over to the near circle, and this is Vivian Jungles who threw it across, and it was deflected by the defender Hackley, and it comes out to center, and here they come. Here's Matthews down the left, cuts to the slot. Matthews tried to split the defense and played it all the way to the left edge before the goaltender came out to play it. 4:48 to go in overtime. And Vivian Jungles in the right corner plays it ahead, and it comes out to center. And here's a pass at neutral ice. Player goes down. And it's 3 white shirts and 2 green played into the Wayzata zone to the right. And after it is Addie Hackley with 4:23 to go in the overtime. Plays to the blue line for Johnson. Pass ahead. Urban over the Edina line. Urban then swept it behind the goal. Now they're changing again, and here comes Edina. CC Bowlby down the right. Cuts to the slot. Shoots, and a blocker pad save by Garvis. Comes to the left point. Davis threw it in front. And unable to find a way through is Jane Keel, who centers. Uline at the right point. Shoots. Deflected. And Edina is looking like they have some intent here. Here's a shot deflected by Uline wide. Follow-up shot goes over the top of the cage. Good stuff here. 3.5 minutes to go. Now an Edina player falls and into the boards. They wanted a penalty there. Now played into the Edina zone to the left with 3:20 to go. Annie Keel behind the goal. Tried a toe drag, lost possession. Here's a shot and a save by Stripmater on Casey Johnson. 3:10 to go, and the Hornets in the left corner of their own zone. There's a puck stripped away, and here's Urban behind the net looking for somebody. Feeds the puck to the near side. Sloan Matthews behind the goal. Matthews then overskated, lost it to Annie Keel. Cleared around the left side past Hackley. Here's a race for it in the Wayzata zone, and Hackley will get there first. Takes it behind her net with under 3 minutes to go and then reverses behind the goal. And Wayzata will try to break out up the far side. Gets to the blue line, played back in. They say it did not leave the zone. Wayzata gets possession, and here is Matthews down the near wing with 2.5 left. Over the line, takes a long flip, and Adams blocks it, steers it wide to the right of the goal. Wayzata will change, and here they come. Through center, it's Lucy Bowlby. Rubbed out along the boards by McCollins. And now the puck is played ahead on the wrong side of Branton. It'll go the length of the ice for an icing call with 2:10 left. They'll take it all the way back in the Wayzata zone to the right of Stephanie Garvis. CC Bowlby is on against McCollins. The face-off, a big win for McCollins on the draw. Controlled by Wisniewski. Pass up the middle is going to be another. No, it's not, because they wave off icing there. As they said, Evelyn Adams could have played it. Play is in the Edina zone behind their goal. Edina will win a corner battle by CC Bowlby, and then her shot clearing around hit the referee. She has to come back for it and is taken down behind the Edina goal with 1:45 to go. And here come the Hornets, 3-on-2 if they hurry. This is Tella Jungles, pass to the right, shot, and a save by Garvis. Good opportunity there, and it was Lily Hendrickson that was denied on that shot. 1:36 left. Shots are 37-25 for Edina. The face-off, clean win for the Trojans. Pass to the left point. Vivian Jungles had it run off her stick, and it's controlled there by Matthews. Sloan Matthews will try to carry it up, and here they come. Urban works to her left over the Edina line. Urban shoots, and a save made by Stripmater, I think. To the right point, here's a shot deflected at the defense, and here come the Hornets, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Jane Keel over the line, pass to the left to Davis. They score, and Edina wins. Katie Davis, second goal of the game with 1:04 to go in overtime, and Edina wins it in overtime here at Plymouth Ice Center, defeating Wayzata by a score of 4-3. Second goal of the game for Davis, and it comes at 6 minutes and 56 seconds of overtime. The Hornets win it 4-3. They never trailed in this game. 3 shots in the overtime, 4 for Wayzata. And our FVP, MVP of the game will be Katie Davis. Scored the game-winning goal, scored twice on the night, giving her 19 goals for the season. Tough loss for Wayzata, certainly. They battled back from a goal down on 3 different occasions and could not find a way to win. They dropped to 13-4. Edina improves to 17 wins and 3 losses. We'll get the scoring on the last goal before we leave you. And it's Davis from Jane Keel. That is the scoring on the game-winning goal for Edina as they defeat Wayzata tonight 4-3. Sweep the 2 games between these teams this season. They won 3-0 at Braemar a month ago tonight and come here to Plymouth and win tonight 4-3 in overtime. Fun game tonight. And we'll see you on Thursday night from Eden Prairie. Boys hockey, Minnetonka takes on Eden Prairie. Face off at 7 o'clock. I'll have the call of that game on Youth Hockey Hub. Remind you, FVP is a dominating lineup. Reach for what works with FVP oil, antifreeze, stay tuned, batteries, and more. Visit your local automotive shop or retailer for FVP products. Also brought to you by Splash Ice Melt Shaker Bags. Simply tear them open and shake on surfaces where safety really matters. Final score tonight, Edina 4 and Wayzata 3 in overtime. You've enjoyed Hockey Night in Minnesota on Youth Hockey Hub, presented by FVP Parts. Good night.